the fence.
One lap to go, sponsored by Credit
now,
One
can
Bank.
Logano get to the 2 car, give him a big enough push to get by Denny
Absolutely.
Hamlin? I think he's going to have a big run here.
Here it comes.
There's a possibility
Here
right
it comes.
here.
Can he do anything
Better cut
with
him
it?
off.
Oh, we got a crash. We've got cars out of control here.
Logano,
The gather back up. Oh, no. The 11 car's out of control off of 2. So
Got hit again.
No contact.
And here they come to the line.
Wow.
Man.
Denny Hamlin keeps going.
No caution. Still racing to the finish here.
Logano, it's Bowman with Kyle Busch for second.
It's going to be a drag race between these two for second.
Logano's Ford is going to win it, and Bowman, the showman, against Rowdy Busch for second. They bang, they touch. Busch second, Bowman third. Danica Patrick.
She almost took a 3 wide at the line.
Hey, where did she come from?
Joe Logano wins his first clash.
That's pretty cool, right?
Those guys have been class of the field for several years now. He's been a great little plate racer. No surprise. What an exciting finish there.
Can you hold them off, bud?
I mean, I think as long as they stay like this, but if those 3 cars that are 3 wide back there, if they get 2 wide or even single file, and here we go. We see Kevin Harvick getting a big run here. It's going to be tough to hold him off. Wow, that was a big move right there. That was important. That's
that was
half the
probably
battle.
a winning move.
Another run's going to come before this race is over, though. He's got 1 more block. If he can make that happen, I think he'll win this race.
Harvick's got Keselowski to help in the 2. McMurray alone in the 1 on the bottom. Harvick.
Boy, I tell you, Keselowski cut Harvick some slack right there, boys.
Yep.
Yeah, he could have dove to the inside like we saw Denny Hamlin do last year in the Daytona 500.
Off turn 4, Chase from the same place as Awesome Bill from Dawsonville wins the Can-Am Duel. Chase Elliott for Alan Gustafson, a Daytona Beach product.
You are the man. Nice work, Eddie. Good job, boys. Super proud of you.
Tell you, that's impressive.
That is
Very
impressive. That's a fast race car right there.
Dillon, Kurt Busch, and Clint Boyer.
Do you know that 3 car has the best average finish last year on all the restrictor plate tracks? And here he is. What a great run he's had tonight. Austin Dillon in the 3.
The timing of that just couldn't have been more perfect for Hamlin. But don't give this to Hamlin just yet. He's got 4 or 5 cars lined up behind him that might be able to do the same thing to him.
See if the 2 Stewart-Haas Fords hook up. They do. Busch to the outside. Boyer with him. Hamlin up to cover the spot.
Watch this. If that 14 can give him a big shot here, he might be able to make a move. The 41 and Kurt Busch. He's
Dillon
backing
and
up to him.
backing up.
Teammates, 41-14.
Oh.
Hamlin pulling away.
Don't do it.
Off turn 4, here they come to the stripe. Denny Hamlin for the win. Kurt Busch, Clint Boyer, teammates side by side for second.
I think Boyer may have clipped the 41 here at the line.
Good job, brother.
Boy, Denny Hamlin is so good on these restrictor plate tracks, especially his confidence he has with this team here at Daytona. He showed it last year as a Daytona 500 winner, and boy, that was impressive.
Timing is everything.
Yeah,
Could not have timed. White flag waves, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Yeah, when I think of experience and knowledge here at Daytona, I think of Kurt Busch. He's been so close so many times.
Pushed his teammate to victory here one time. Is anybody going to push him today?
Look at the 21 coming on the inside to give him a big push. Where'd he come from?
Ryan Blaney from the back with Logano. Blaney
42's out of gas. 42's out of gas.
Who else is going to run out fuel?
21 is, I'm not so sure. Well, I think he's okay. He's still going.
Now, if the 47 can get up behind the 21, give him a push, he might get there, but I don't know. I think this might be Kurt Busch's day.
Looks like he's going to come home a winner.
Kurt Busch has been the bridesmaid in the Daytona 500. Here they come off turn 4 for the final time. From Las Vegas, the 2004 champion of the series, Kurt Busch, for Gene Haas and Tony Stewart, wins the Daytona 500.
Wow.
Wow. First time he's won the 500. What about that?
He pushed his then Penske teammate Ryan Newman to victory, and that's the old man, Tony Gibson.
Justin, are you there?
He's too old to get that excited.
When they made that extra pit stop to tighten up lug nuts, Keselowski and Paul Wolfe had a brief exchange. It's okay. We'll get there. They are there. 19 races since Keselowski's last victory. That was at Kentucky. He's got 7/10 on Kyle Larson. But for Roger Penske and Ford, Brad Keselowski wins the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500. Kyle Larson second.
Good job, Brad. Way to come back, man. Stuck with it. Appreciate that, man. It's a long day. You did a great job. Thank you.
Flag, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank, and Truex is back to the lead.
Wow. You just don't know, do you? These races have become so unpredictable. What about it? He won the first 2 stages. Can he win the last one?
Larson for second, and here come Logano and Kyle Busch for third.
3 wide going in there to turn 3.
This is going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly down here, boys.
Contact.
And Busch is around. Martin Truex is money in Las Vegas. He wins. Kyle Busch slides down the pit road, and teammates are side by side at the finish for 4th.
White flag, 1 to go.
Keselowski inside Harvick, working on Stenhouse.
Oh, Larson got a little bit loose, but still gaining from the 31 and Newman.
Newman is set sail, boys. I tell you, he's got a nice lead. They're not going to catch him.
3 wide mid-pack, but out front, Ryan Newman, Kyle Larson to be second again.
So close, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Off turn 4. Hello, Newman. Ryan Newman wins for Richard Childress Racing. Larson, Kyle Busch, a photo finish for Keselowski and Stenhouse. Give 4th to Stenhouse, 5th to Keselowski, 6th to Harvick, Suarez, Eric Jones, Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin, the top 10.
Nice call by Luke Lambert. I mean, that was a gamble.
Hell of a job, man.
White flag.
Now you just pack it in there and hope it sticks.
Remember, Brad Keselowski won here 2 years ago, leading only the last lap. Back straightaway, final time.
I think we're past the overtime line. I think we're good to go here. And it looks like Mr. Larson is coming home.
Keselowski dives to the bottom. Not close enough. The California Kid, Kyle Larson, brings it off turn number 4. He, Chip Ganassi, and Chevrolet are going to victory lane in Fontana.
Good job, buddy. You better belt that thing down.
Brad Keselowski second. Clint Boyer third. Truex 4th. Logano 5th. But for Brad Keselowski, the white flag waves. 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Back straightaway, pulling down on Danica Patrick. Clear sailing to the line. And in his 275th start, Brad Keselowski, Miller Lite Team, Penske, and Ford will go to victory lane at Martinsville. 8th place, right side of the screen, right down to the wire. Newman prevails over Kenseth. It's Brad's
Made a lot of diamonds today. Awesome job, Brad. Great job on pit road today, guys. Nice solid day. It's what we needed.
5 straight top 5. White flag coming to 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Larson is 8/10 of a second back. Closing. He was a 10th faster than Johnson that last lap, but he's going to run out of time. Jimmy Johnson last in victory lane at Homestead. Jimmy Johnson, Lowe's, Hendrick Motorsports, and Chevrolet win in Texas. They beat Kyle Larson by 4/10 of a second.
That Larson was on a tear, man.
Couple more laps, it could have been different.
If he could have gotten around, Joey Logano, he could have gotten there. But Joey Logano was his savior for the 48.
Thank you.
That rough start to the season on Jimmy Johnson jacking us the 48 team. No, we won't be hearing about that for a while.
And the white flag waves. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Jimmy Johnson to the high side. He's going to come off turn 4 and win his 82nd Cup victory. Back-to-back again for Jimmy Johnson. Boyer second, Harvick third, Kenseth and Logano the top 5. Larson, Elliott, Truex, Stenhouse, and Denny Hamlin with worn-out tires the top 10. Here comes Logano off turn 4. The white flag waves. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Still Harvick, Stenhouse side by side, McMurray right with them. Joey Logano 8 car lengths ahead of Keselowski, who stuffs it into turn 3, cuts it down to 5 car lengths, but off turn 4, Joey Logano has his 18th Monster Energy Series victory, beating teammate Brad Keselowski by 3/4 of a second.
Great job, guys. Great
See
job.
Joey show off a little bit as he's sideways across the line.
Way to get it done. We give you an opportunity, you make it happen.
White flag trying to end a 101 race winless streak for car owner Jack Roush is Ricky Stenhouse. Look at this, 4 wide.
Oh,
everybody wants to get to the front.
I just don't see how that's going to work out. Side drafter for McMurray on Casey Kane. He's going to get to the rear bumper or go in the middle between Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch.
Now what's Stenhouse do? Can he block? Can he block all of them coming at once?
5 wide.
Work it, dude. Work it.
Last lap. Bang. That was
That helped.
Busch into McMurray.
Halfway to the bottom, by 2.
Stenhouse gets away a little bit. 3 wide. Here they come off turn 4. This is the finish these fans came and stayed for. Ricky Stenhouse, the pride of Olive Branch, Mississippi. Top to bottom. Kyle Busch to the outside, gets blocked by Stenhouse. Here they come. Stenhouse wins it.
Woohoo! What a run.
That's making a fifth third better, boys.
What a thrilling.
It's always fun to see somebody get their first win.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Don't make that pass.
The white flag waves. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
3 wide.
3 wide into turn 1. Can they make it?
Keselowski made it.
Boy, I tell you, Kevin Harvick is being mighty kind to that kid in the 21 car. He cut him some slack.
Out of turn number 4, denied last year by a crazy part failure. He led the most laps then. He leads the most laps now. Martin Truex gets his Kansas win.
Wow.
Finally got it. Awesome. Finally. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. One hell of a job.
Trouble down here in turn 1, guys. The car just went across the apron, slammed the wall.
Austin Dillon.
Not sure what happened there.
Whoa! Wow!
Man,
Oh,
they
they make
touched.
contact.
I don't think he's going to put up with much of that blocking in this race. It sure doesn't look like it.
Wow.
Great job by Daniel Suarez to keep it straight.
And Elliott to the lead.
Yeah, but here comes
It's
that
not
77 too. While these two are up here monkeying around, here he comes.
Those two went for turn 3, looking like Donnie and Cale.
I think 77 might get them both.
Clear high.
Wow!
What a run off the corner.
Oh, he's in the grass.
No, don't go in the grass.
Boy,
No.
yeah, he got the splitter. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
he
he
hurt
messed
something
up.
under the nose.
He ruined his car
This
right
thing's
there.
on. Oh,
No,
spin
he's
by
out
the
of here.
77.
Hang on.
Yeah, you can't run through the grass.
Now,
Good
was Chase
grief.
Elliott ahead of Daniel Suarez when that caution came out?
White flag.
Clear by 5.
Chase Elliott searching around a little bit. Oh, he got real loose.
Oh, he did. He had to get out of the throttle. And here comes the 3 car. He's going to get by him.
And here comes Dillon.
Chase
Austin
Elliott.
Dillon the second. 0.8 of a second back. Xfinity champ Daniel Suarez from Monterrey, Mexico for Joe Gibbs Racing and Toyota. He will come to the checkered flag and win.
Good job, guys.
Stage 3.
Yeah, that's fun, man. Good job.
That was.
Daniel Suarez races into the Monster Energy All-Star race. The white flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Kyle Larson, he just wants to pass Jimmy Johnson. Kyle Busch, he wants that $1 million.
No, he wants that 42 to pass Jimmy Johnson because that'll slow them both down. There he goes.
Larson to the bottom.
Wow, what a move by Larson.
Slide job.
Here comes Johnson back on the outside, but out front, the Candyman, Kyle Busch, wins the All-Star race.
Wow.
After 12 years of trying. Kyle Larson second, 1.27 seconds back.
Great effort, buddy. Way to hang. You did it, man. Proud of you. Good job, Bruce. Good job, team. Got that monkey off her back.
Jimmy Johnson third. Kurt Busch.
Awesome job, team. Way to dig in there, boys. Nice stop of the day. That's all we wanted. Awesome. Yes.
The California kid versus the 7-time champion. Green flag.
Larson did not get the start that he wanted. He's going to have to work hard to get the outside of Jimmy Johnson here. Oh.
McMurray 3 wide.
Wow, he's sideways. Oh, no.
Big
The
crash back straight away.
Crashed.
That'll be it.
Big wreck going into 3. I mean, look at them. They're wrecking everywhere.
I think they made it to the overtime line.
Now NASCAR will have to look at video to determine whether the leader was at the overtime line or not before the caution.
So many good cars. We're having great days here, all wadded up in the 3rd turn.
Allmendinger destroyed. Dillon against the turn 3 wall.
What a shame.
Jones comes down pit road, completely wrecked. Mayhem. Casey Kane.
Cars just wadded up. The 77's crippled going down pit road here with a hose.
All-time win list. Johnson wins his 11th at Dover.
He's got a lot of fans here in Dover because they're all cheering for that.
I don't know that anybody saw that coming. I don't think they thought he was going to pull it off today, but he did. I really felt like things were going his way when he stayed out on that one time there, and the caution, got a lot of cars a lap down. It worked out. Look at Chad. Chad, I got this.
What I was a little surprised by Larson, I know he's already a little bit hesitant on this restart by being the leader, but he waited so late in the box, in the restart box, to take off.
There he goes. One to go.
The white flag wave, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Tell you what, if he can just make it, to turn 3 and 4, he can coast.
Now Kyle Busch just went to the outside of the 78 to take over second place. If the 3 runs out of fuel, he'll be the winner.
That 3's got it made. He's down on the bottom, coming around turns 3 and 4.
But he's got to get there on fumes. Austin Dillon wins at Charlotte for Richard Childress Racing, Dow and Chevrolet. Flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Boy, he let Blaney really drive into the corner. Nice job off of turn 1 for Ryan Blaney.
Gapped him a little bit. Got to get across this tunnel. If he gets across the tunnel, he's got it made.
The calm voice of spotter Josh Williams for Blaney.
A little loose.
Here he comes. He's looking. He's looking.
Oh, Harvick had to get out of the throttle a little bit. Almost got in the wall.
400 miles. It's going to come down to 1 corner. That flat turn 3. And Blaney beats Harvick back to the gas. Harvick looks slow, and here they come. The winner at Pocono, Ryan Blaney for the Wood Brothers.
Wow.
What a race.
Wow.
I'm sorry you can't talk, Bob, but I'm so proud of you today. Love you.
That's going to be one popular victory.
Look at that team. Are they excited or what? Jeremy Bullins, that whole crowd, Lynn Wood, the whole bunch.
We told everybody Ryan Blaney was going to win a race.
To go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Well, if you believe in karma and omens, look at the quarter panel of Kyle Larson's car and his uniform. Cars 3, number 1 this weekend at the box office. Car 42, Kyle Larson, number 1 at Michigan International Speedway. Larson wins. Chase Elliott second for the 3rd Michigan race in a row.
Man, you made up on those race cars. Very proud of you. Oh yeah, great job. Great pit stops all day. Good job. Great team effort. Good job.
And the white flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Morris is off again. That was at turn 10. A lot of dust. He got right back on. 4 cars passed him as it happened.
Of course, you're going to find out when it's over with. This thing is paved. You need to use the paved part.
Kyle Busch is pulled away from Dale Earnhardt Jr. at 5th place. No chance they would catch Brad Keselowski. Chase Elliott back to 7th. Kurt Busch in 8th. Keselowski, however, may get to 3rd place Denny Hamlin and 2nd place Clint Boyer.
A few laps ago, I saw Denny Hamlin go right off the track in turn 4. He's having a lot of grip issues getting in the corner. We saw him go wide, giving up that 2nd place or 3rd place. Now Keselowski takes over that 3rd spot.
Well, his tires are 20 laps fresher than Hamlin's or Boyer's.
Well, there's a 2nd place right in front of him, so he's got a shot at coming 2nd here.
Oh, we got a big wreck
crash
on the front straightaway with
Casey Kane
Kane.
has
Crash.
On the front stretch.
hit the wall at turn 1. White flag continues to wave. No caution.
Wow.
Kevin Harvick trying to nail down a 1-2-3 for Ford, and the caution flag waves.
That was a huge impact for Casey Kane.
Clean sweep.
Freaking job. Awesome job.
Checkered flag in the air. Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, a 1-2-3 for Ford.
Jr. White flag in the air. One more time around. Michael McDowell in the 95 running 2nd. A slide by the 24 of Chase Elliott. That's before they get into turn 1. The caution hasn't come out yet. They want him to be able to race back to the checkered flag. Paul Menard now moves up to 2nd. Clint Boyer's in 3rd. Clint Boyer trying to find a line, trying to get some momentum. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. wants to stay right on the double yellow line. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. looking for his 2nd win in the Cup Series. He's going to get it at the biggest stage. Stenhouse Jr. wins at Daytona. Into the restart zone. We're in overtime. Green flag back in the air.
Great job by Truex. He came with speed. He did not get too slow. That helped him not spin those rear tires.
He dives to the bottom of the racetrack in front of the 18 and pulling away as the 18 moves up the track to the overtime line. They get there. Kyle Larson shoots to the bottom of the track. He moves up to 2nd. We are in overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Right, clear by front.
White flag in the air. One more time around as they wreck behind him. Daniel Suarez is around. Matt Kenseth is around. The 3 of Austin Dillon in the grass. The caution has come out. It has been a perfect 10 for Martin Truex Jr. His 10th career win. It will come in Kentucky. White flag in the air. One more time around. Can Denny Hamlin hold him off? The lap traffic's going to come into play again. Down the backstretch they go for the final time.
You're all clear. You will not get there. Smooth.
The spotters don't think he can get there. Denny Hamlin through 3 and 4. Hamlin, he's going to hold off Larson. Hamlin wins in 2017.
Backup call for the wish. Well done, gentlemen. Love you guys. Celebrate. Thank you, team. Great job.